Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Depends on when you listen to us. Today is Tuesday, December 2nd, and this is the Wrong Call Sportscast.
Yeah.
I am Josh Tidwell with our man Dave Yagi here. We are recording on Tuesday night currently. Dave has some family commitments tomorrow and Thursdays. Changed our schedule a little bit, but so we're going to have the show out on Wednesday, it looks like, this week.
Yeah. Or you can hold on to it till Thursday if you want.
Nah, come on. I got to have something to do in the morning when I get to work.
It's up to you.
Get this thing all edited and out to you guys. Hopefully our a little bit of audio issues are handled. I did a little bit of homework working with the new interface the last few days, so.
That means he read the instructions.
Kind of. I watched videos. I didn't necessarily read. I watched videos of somebody else reading me the instructions.
First day we used it, it was on the doorstep when I got home and when he got here. And as far as we know on how to go, it's called taking it out of the box and plugging it in.
That's exactly what we did.
That's exactly how it went.
And we had Jeremy, too, with our first guest with the new equipment. So, yeah, obviously, that's why we had to do the start of the show a little bit different last week for you guys. So let's hope that it all works out, turns out this time today. So let's get going, man.
All right, roll it.
All right, roll it. Got nothing in the PGA.
Thank God.
Yep. But I do have some racing news.
Oh, the room.
The room.
It's almost Christmas time. Can these guys just be done?
They're about done. They got one race left.
Good golly.
Okay. So in F1, Max Verstappen won in Qatar this past weekend.
He won a guitar?
He won in Qatar. Not a guitar. He didn't win a guitar either. Qatar.
Guitar's way cooler.
Guitar's way cooler. But they won in Qatar. Next up is Abu Dhabi, and the championship is up for grabs.
Abu Dhabi.
The championship is up for grabs. If Max wins the race and Lando Norris finishes fourth or worse, Max wins the championship. Be his third in a row, if I'm not mistaken. If Max wins and Lando finishes third, Lando still could win the championship. So there's actually a lot riding on this last race in Abu Dhabi.
All right.
So make sure you watch it this weekend, Dave.
I will not.
Okay. So, yeah, that's could be a very good finish. I'll probably watch. Well, I always record them and watch them later. So in the NBA, in the Eastern Conference, the Detroit Pistons are 17-4. In the Western Conference, Oklahoma City is 20-1. The Indiana Pacers are 4-17. They have won 2 of their last 3 games, though. So they're on a roll.
I smell championship.
They won 2 of their last 3. They play the Nuggets on the 3rd, which is tomorrow at 7 p.m. So there you go. 2 out of 3.
Go, yes, sirs.
Ain't bad. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. NCAA.
Isn't that a Meatloaf song?
What's that?
Isn't that a Meatloaf song?
Which
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Yes, I believe it is. In college basketball, Purdue is still sitting at number 1 at 7-0. IU has moved up to number 22. They are also 7-0. Michigan just moved up to number 3. On Thanksgiving Day, they were one of the invitational tournaments. Michigan beat Gonzaga, who was a top 25 team, by 40 points. Michigan's moved themselves all the way up into 3rd place in the college basketball rankings as it stands. Next up for the Hoosiers is Minnesota at 7 p.m. on the 3rd, and the Boilers are at Rutgers tonight at 8 p.m. So it's a little bit of Hoosier Hoops action going on right there. I switched things up on the list a little bit just so I didn't forget them, and we got through everything right. Last week in college football was rivalry week.
Yeah,
right? That's when all the, we brought it up. That's when all the, Texas versus Texas A&M, Ohio State, Michigan. So
they play for all their local trophies or whatever that is.
Obviously, ours is the old Oaken Bucket for the Hoosiers, but they had some good games, and it's going to have some effect. It's had some effect on this weekend is Conference Championship weekend, and it's affecting the playoff standings a little bit already right now. So normally when we do the show on Wednesdays, the college football playoff rankings come out every Tuesday night. Those will come out tonight, so I don't know what those currently are. They're going to be a little different because Texas A&M was unbeaten. They were the Hoosiers, Ohio State, and A&M were the only 3 unbeaten teams and lost. So it's going to shake things up a little bit. But rivalry week last week, number 22 Pittsburgh lost to number 12 Miami, 38-7. And Miami's fighting to try to get into this playoff somehow. There's obviously the big debate between them and Notre Dame because they beat Notre Dame head up, and Notre Dame's outranking them. Number 15 Michigan.
Which that shouldn't happen.
Yeah.
If it comes down to like tiebreakers or whatever, I mean, come on.
And with Miami, it's, yes, they did head-to-head beat Notre Dame, but Notre Dame's losses, and they're looking at this, the committee is looking at it as how bad their losses were. So Notre Dame lost to a ranked Miami team and a ranked Texas A&M team. Miami lost to a 3-win Florida State team. So Notre Dame's only 2 losses are 2 ranked teams early in the season. Miami lost quarter way into the season to a dog shit football team. So that's kind of where their thought process
Any
is.
given Saturday, man.
Yeah. Again, the committee is skewed. The whole playoff rankings thing is
they're skewed all right.
Oh, yeah. It's money. So, but number 15, Michigan, lost to number 1, Ohio State, 29. Number 19, Tennessee, lost to number 14, Vanderbilt, 45-24. Number 21, SMU, lost to unranked Cal, 38-35. Number 23, Georgia Tech, lost to number 4, Georgia, 16-9. Number 3, Texas A&M, that was the other unbeaten, lost to Texas, Arch Manning in Texas, number 16, 27-17. Number 20, Arizona State, lost to, I didn't write that down wrong because number 20, Arizona State, didn't get beat by number 20, Arizona. Oh, well. One of them was ranked 20. But Arizona State lost to Arizona 23-7. The Hoosiers beat Purdue in the bucket game.
Yep.
56-3, put a stomping on them.
Like a drum.
Yep. And number 9, Notre Dame, beat Stanford 49-20. So that was the rivalry week. That was the ranked teams that lost. Now, like I said, this week is conference championship weekend. Now, with the college football playoffs, the 5 conference champions in the Big 5, which is the Big 10, the SEC, the ACC, Big 12, SEC, ACC, Big 10, and the American Athletic Conference. All of the winners of those conferences get an automatic bid into the playoffs.
Who gets the bye?
Last year was the big problem with last year. 4 of those 5 conferences got a first-round bye. If you won the conference, you got a bye. This year, you win your conference, they'll re-rank them, and just seeds 1, 2, 3, and 4 get by.
Okay.
So the Big 12 championship.
And how are they going to re-rank them?
That's what's yet to be determined. That's what we're going to see. This is where it's about to get
With
interesting.
this bullshit strength of
losses, strength of schedule.
Why not just go right down the numbers? Points for,
record.
Points against, and your record.
I know.
Yeah, but seriously, this guy was kind of thick that day.
It's obviously easier in the NFL. You got 32 teams. In college, you got 300.
Yeah, but they narrowed it down to 12.
Well, you got to top 25, and then they narrow it down to 12.
Well, okay, well, once you get your 12, it's real easy to go from there.
It is.
12's a lot easier than 100 and some odd, whatever the fuck.
I agree, but again, there's so much of that, the teams don't play each other. It's crazy.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Here's your numbers.
So the Big 12 championship is number 11 BYU versus number 5 Texas Tech at noon on Saturday. The American Athletic Championship is North Texas versus number 24 Tulane at noon on Saturday. The SEC Championship is number 4 Georgia versus number 10 Alabama at 4 p.m. on Saturday. The ACC Championship is number 18 versus unranked Duke at 8 o'clock. This is where Miami's problem is because they weren't eligible to make the ACC Championship game. If Duke fucks around and wins this, could screw up the entire college football playoff rankings. So that game's going to be one to watch. And obviously, so is the BYU versus Texas Tech. That one's going to have a lot of bearing on next week's top 12. And then in the Big 10 championship game, we've got number 1 Ohio State versus number 2 Indiana at 8 o'clock. And these are the only 2 left unbeaten teams in college football.
Right.
So if the winner's going to be the number 1 seed, no ifs, ands, but about it. The loser could still be a 3 or 4 seed. I mean, there'll be a 1-loss team against the number 1 or the number 2 team in the country. So, and you got the other guys there that have 1 losses also. So,
right.
IU's still going to be in that top 4. I think get a first round bye, win or lose.
Either way, one of those 2 teams should be the number 2.
Oh yeah, and whether that, like I said, there'll be a first round bye team
because technically they had an undefeated season.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is a championship game.
Yeah,
regular season is over.
Yep. So, which brings a question: how much validity these conference championship games are going to have in the future with the way the playoff is? Because if you have a team who can get beat in their championship game and not make it, or can win their championship, there's a lot of bugs that need to be worked out in the college football playoffs yet. But I'm glad they've finally done something with it, And it's a work in progress, I think, but they've got a lot of work to do still. So.
Oh yeah, I mean they got to make sure everybody gets paid.
Oh yeah, definitely got to get paid. Next up, we got a little NHL, Yegi.
Oh, you want to hit that?
It's you, baby.
All right, man.
It's time for you to shine.
All right, shiny like the ice. That's just a quick NHL rundown. I will like to tell everybody that old Dave Yegi has been drafted by the one, the only Seattle Kraken, first round, fifth overall pick in my NHL 26 video game world life. Just letting you know.
Franchise
I went through the John Pee Wees and juniors and everything, and I finally got drafted last night. fifth overall pick, bad. And I'm on the Kraken, so I've got a kick-ass jersey. And my nickname is the Yeti.
The Yeti.
Yeah, that's because the game can't say Yegi.
Oh, yeah?
So Yeti was the closest thing to
perfect.
it. So I said, my nickname will be Yeti. And every time I get to puck, they're Yeti's on the move.
Instead of Yeti.
Anyway, all right, NHL, here we go. 2 conferences, yes. East, West, yes. 2 divisions in each conference, yes. All right, so we're going to start with the Eastern Conference. Metro, short for?
Metropolitan Division.
There we go. Carolina.
Hurricanes.
My Carolina Hurricanes are sitting at 16-7-2 at 34 points. Number 2, New Jersey.
Devils.
There you go. 16-9-1, 33 points. Washington.
Capitals.
There you go. 15-9-2 with the number 1 goal scorer of all time.
Mr. Alexander Ovechkin.
Yeah, Mr. Ovi. 32 points. All right, moving into the second division in the Eastern Conference, the Atlantic Division. Tampa Bay fucking
Lightning.
There you go. 16-7-2, 34 points. Boston.
Bruins.
More than a feeling. No, sorry. 15-12-0, sitting at 30 points. Montreal, the Canadiens snuck back up into the top 3.
They came back.
They're at 13-8-3 at 29 points. Now we're going to switch over to the West where the sun goes down later and the hours are different.
Different.
Central, we have Colorado, still the hottest team in the league at 18-1-6, sitting at 42 points. That's pretty high scoring. So
they're number 1.
They're about 8 points above. So 34 would be Carolina, Tampa Bay. Y'all are the next 2 teams below them. So they're sitting at 42.
Putting a puck in the net.
Yep. Number 2 in the Central Division, Western Conference, Dallas.
Stars.
17-5-4, 38 points. And then the Minnesota
Lynx.
Wow.
Lynx is the WNBA team.
Yeah, it's the basketball team, I believe. 14-7-5 at 35 points. 33 points. I'm sorry, I can't read my own writing. Now, Western Conference, Pacific Division. This is farther west because of the Pacific Ocean. The Eastern Conference has the Atlantic Division, Atlantic
and
Ocean.
You're getting a geography lesson along with your NHL stats.
So, there you go. I'll give you a time zone lesson next year or next week. Anyway, Anaheim, the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim.
The Mighty Ducks.
Shocking everybody still at 16-9-1, 33 points. LA.
Kings.
12-6-7, 31 points. Vegas, known as
Golden Knights.
Yes, the full name is the Golden Knights, 11-6-8 at 30 points. And there is your NHL rundown.
That's where they
Or shall I say the NHL check down.
Look at him. Boy. Come on.
There you go.
You have to learn some of these terms. You're going to have to give us a couple terms each week.
Yeah, okay. Well, a check is when you beat the fuck out of when you body check
That's
somebody.
What makes the hockey fun. They get checked, they get mad, they get up, they start swinging, throwing hands.
Okay, I posted it on Facebook. This was pretty fucking badass. I think it was Friday or Saturday night. I'm drawing a fucking complete blank here. Damn it. Islanders. Okay, Islanders player. I cannot remember. Pamini, something like that. I can't remember. I knew it from the top of my heart. He gets boarded behind the net of the opposing team, obviously, blows out his ACL. He is still technically on the ice. The game still goes on. The puck goes down to the other end, gets defended, and is in transition to come back. So you got your blue line, your red line, your second blue line to go back into your zone. He was down in enemy territory because they were crashing that net. So he had finally gotten up, making his way back to the bench to get off of the ice. Yeah. They pass the puck forward. He sticks a stick out, steals it, passes it on to his player. He switches it off for a one-timer, got an assist with a blown ACL, skating back to the bench to be out for the rest of 6 months or whatever the hell it was.
Rest of the season,
Yeah, he just stuck his stick out there. It's on the Facebook page. So check it out. He just casually stuck it out.
Got him a quick assist.
Poked it just enough and it went right to his teammate. And
badass.
You got an assist with a blown ACL on the way to the bench.
Torn ACL. It sucks. And that leg is extremely unstable when it happens. I can't imagine it on skates. I mean, it's one thing you can get up and walk off. I mean, you walk them off. You guys in the NFL, they walk them off and blow the knee out, get up and they walk it off. But on ice, the stability you got to have there that's actually saying quite a bit. That's pretty impressive.
Well, these kids have been skating since they were 3 years old.
I mean, they got quads, like.
Yeah, but he's just limping back and ends up with an assist.
That's pretty crazy. Few little news and notes that we've got here. So there's one story that's taken over all of sports media, and it's Lane Kiffin, the Ole Miss coach, leaving to go to LSU. So it was finally announced the other day, and he's the big villain for leaving.
I don't know. He's getting paid. That's what coaches do. I mean,
he's leaving to get paid, but in the
But he's not coaching his team in the playoffs.
That's where I was going with this.
Yeah.
So in the state of affairs with college football and the way, like December 1st, the transfer portal opens. You still got guys, you still got kids.
That's NCAA. That's a terrible timing.
It's a horrible timing.
It should never happen until after the NCAA championship game.
After the playoffs are completely done, the bowl games.
It should be between that and spring football.
Yeah, so they've got National Signing Day that's in like January 2nd, and you still got bowl games going on in the college football playoffs. So you've got signing day and the transfer portal opening up. Their schedule of events are complete madness.
It makes no sense.
Especially in cases like this. Lane Kiffin, he made it sound like he felt really bad about leaving, and he tried to see if there was a way that he could coach the team, because players in college football don't necessarily go play for a school unless it's something they've idolized growing up for. They go to play for a coach that recruits them.
Well, they go to play for an opportunity.
Yes, but
to play.
A coach gets them to go play there. Not necessarily always the university or the location, which some of it is, don't get me wrong, but those kids are sold that coach.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
And he did a great job in Ole Miss getting them to where they're at. I mean, they should be in the college football playoffs. Whether or not that happens because of him leaving and they think they bump him down, but the fact that when he left, supposedly, and I don't know if it's true, this is the rumors, he took the entire offensive coaching staff with him and gave them an ultimatum: come now or you're not coming at all.
I didn't think you could do that right off the bat.
Well, you hire them. I mean, so they've made the defensive coordinator.
I know, but they get hired to a contract.
I know, but I don't know how all that works.
I don't either.
I don't. But
that doesn't seem like something you could do.
It's extremely unfortunate for the kids at Ole Miss.
Hey, McDonald's made me a store manager over here. Anybody here at this Burger King, I've worked here for a couple years, wants to go with me? Other than that, no chance.
Yeah. But the fact that these kids who've played well enough to get themselves in, they're ranked 7th, I think, in the rankings, to get themselves an opportunity to get into the playoffs are now, the whole system is falling apart. The offense is falling apart. The opportunity to even play in the playoffs may disappear because the committee who gets to make the decision. So
yeah, and then that's the committee fucking these kids over.
Exactly. So it's a really
the kids put in the work.
Yeah, absolutely they did. So it's a real unfortunate circumstance that all these kids have been in Ole Miss and playing their butts off and had a great season may miss out, and their seasons just went to shit with one coach leaving. So it's an unfortunate circumstance for those kids at Ole Miss. Lane Kiffin's been a really good coach, but this is what he's done every 3 or 4 years, just up and leaves. He did it in Tennessee. He did it at USC. He got fired from Alabama for looking for another job. So
the boy wants to get paid.
Well, yeah. I ain't mad at the guy for getting paid.
No.
But when you're supposed to groom these kids and get them into something, it's a little disheartening for them, man.
But come on.
I know.
Everybody keeps hiring him. Do they not see the pattern?
Exactly. Yeah, it's there. So,
I mean, this guy's a habitual line stepper.
So Lane Kiffin's been the headline story for the last few days. So,
everybody knew it was going to happen.
Well, yeah, it's been when all these places started getting fired. When LSU's coach got fired, Florida and Penn State. I mean, he was the number one name for all of them.
Yep.
So Tiger Woods is chipping and putting right now, getting himself loosened up, warmed up. He had disc replacement surgery in his back on October 10th.
Oh, I didn't. Forgot all about that.
I didn't have any PGA news in particular. It's just news and notes. But Tiger's.
It's player news.
Yeah, player news.
Well, that's athlete news when he comes to golf.
Yeah. There you go.
They're not part of a team, so they're not a player. They're their own entity.
That's right, just an entity. So Tiger Woods is starting to chip and putt a little bit. Doesn't know when he'll be ready to actually play. He's never.
I'm starting to chip and putt too, as in fish and chips.
The Cleveland Guardians pitchers trial is to start in May. So that will be in May. Annual Klaus and Luis Ortiz were the 2 pitchers.
Yeah, I told you nobody knew they were.
But they are
relievers at best.
Their trial is going to start in May for the pitch counting and helping with gambling. Justin Herbert had surgery on his non-throwing hand yesterday. Is considered day-to-day.
Injury-prone Justin Herbert.
Yeah, so he had surgery. He is day-to-day. They don't know. I mean, he played the rest of the game with that big old glove on his hands.
Watching the NFL on Sunday, you realize how many fucking commercials this guy has?
Herbert?
Yes. I was like, what the fuck, dude? Yeah. He's selling TVs. He's selling mortgages. He's selling fucking, wow. I was like.
He's in L.A., bud, and he looks like an L.A. guy.
I know. He's a fucking dream child and all that stuff, but fuck, man, he ain't that good to have that many fucking commercials.
No.
He's got the look.
You got the look. Aaron Rodgers. 4-time MVP, 10-time Pro Bowler.
Set a record.
4.
I thought you were going to go into it.
Oh, no. I was going to say turns 42 today.
Oh, Well, he's one of 5 players to have 65,000 yards passing.
Oh, yes, he did.
Yeah.
Dude, he looked like beaten and broken and destroyed.
Oh, yeah, dude. Him old.
Base all busted up.
Yeah.
Left the game, came back in. But Mr. Rogers turns 42 today.
Wow.
If you guys notice in the screen there, Dubby
Oh, yeah.
sent us a nice new big flag. So we got that. We're going to have to get a wider view camera, figure this out, and get we're getting a little far away from you, but we're getting all kind of good stuff up here. We got our Kick the Stigma. We got our Wrong Call, Colts, Panthers, NFL, the Dubbies. So we're taking over Yegi's loft up here. So
Winterhawk Studio.
we're taking over Winterhawk Studios with all the goods.
This is the live action TV studio.
Hopefully some of you guys
We
jumped
have the
on.
recording studio over there.
Hopefully some of you guys jumped on, got you some Dubby. Well, we had the
Yeah,
30% off last week.
sale.
So that's about it for now. We are going to take a break, and we will be back to break down this last week of the NFL.
Yep.
Anything to add there, Mr. Dave?
Before Darius Slay and the Steelers have agreed to part ways.
Okay. That you mentioned that, did you see the Minnesota Vikings released a statement also?
Yes, with Adam Thielen.
They've agreed to his release and thanked him for being a great Viking.
Yep.
He wants he's not getting a lot of opportunities there, so he wants to.
Nobody is. Not Justin Jefferson's not either.
And he plans on this being his last year, so he just wants to go somewhere where he can get a couple more catches, play a little bit more before he hangs the cleats up. So Thielen's had an amazing career. Awesome Viking.
How fucking funny would it be if he came back to Carolina?
Well,
because Carolina let him go so he could go back because he wanted to retire a Viking.
Yeah. Hey, but it's
so bad there, he doesn't even care to retire a Viking.
Yeah.
To him, he wants to justify the end of his career with doing something.
Catching a little bit, being in some plays.
Yeah, I'd be like, I retired, but I could play another year because I didn't do dick all year.
I mean, hey, Carolina's got Leggett and T-Mac and Hooker. Coker. It's Coker.
Yeah.
I don't think they need no Thielen. Not to say
I'm just saying.
But that's it for the moment. We're going to take us a little quick break, and we will be back to break down last week's NFL.
Yep. See you on the flip side.
Right back. Dubby, for all of your energy and hydration needs, comes in tons of fantastic flavors. Check them out at dubby.gg. Enter the promo code THEWRONGCALL at checkout for a 10% discount. Again, that's 3 words, The Wrong Call, for your discount. Check them out. Tastes fantastic. Welcome back. We had us a quick little break. We are ready to recap Week 13 of the NFL. We had Thursday football, Friday football, Saturday college football, Sunday, Monday. All the teams played. No bye weeks. Had some good performances this week.
There were no NFL bye weeks?
No.
Good.
Yeah. So on Thursday, Turkey Day, as it's called.
Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving.
Hope you did have a good Thanksgiving. We had our little friends get together on Saturday. We are old.
Yeah.
Everybody got together. It was like, we party. Might have been just it was dark and damp and cold and snowing. And
yes, we had snow apocalypse number 2 rolling through.
Yeah, we started about 4:30, 5 o'clock, and by 8:30, I was gone from my house.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
At one point, we were doing something, and somebody said it's only 7, and you was like, "It's only 7?"
Yeah, it felt like a long fucking day.
Yeah. So we partied like we were 50. Eat some food, had some drinks.
Older than 50 because we are 50.
I know. We partied like we were 65.
Yeah, maybe.
8:30 was bedtime, motherfuckers. Get out.
Got to catch Jeopardy.
So on Thursday, we started out the day with Packers at Lions. Big NFC North matchup.
Yeah.
And I was expecting the Lions to win this one.
I was hoping they would. Amon St. Brown went down.
He did. That was
any update on that? I haven't heard. Well, I haven't heard nothing.
It's an ankle. They haven't ruled him out for this week.
Okay.
So I know that.
So there's no tears or anything like that.
Yeah. There wasn't nothing horrible, but losing him was hurtful. But the Packers look good.
They had a pretty good. Jordan Love looked good that day.
He did, and I haven't been sold on him all year. I kind of thought he's been a little bit of the problem, but they played good ball. It was a good first game for Turkey Day. So unfortunately, I mean, I was watching it, but that day in particular, we were, turkey and a smoker and helping in the kitchen, so it was on background noise. So I got to see some plays here and there, but saw the finish. Way to go, Green Bay. Next up, we had the Chiefs at the Cowboys. There's nothing I love more than seeing the Chiefs lose.
Yeah, but it really like sucks it had to be the Cowboys to do it. But
Dak Pickens had a couple more big catches in that game.
Dak is not the problem for that team.
Never has been, I don't think.
Other than his injuries.
Yeah, I've always thought I wouldn't say he's not the problem. He is a regular season amazing quarterback.
For the most part,
he hasn't been.
He's very solid. He's very dependable. Yeah, all that.
But yeah, I love, like I said, I love seeing the Chiefs lose. Keep them on the edge of the playoffs would be great. Keeping them out. Unfortunately, it wasn't a divisional game for them, but
America deserves it.
Yeah, we all deserve Kansas City to not be there. Great win for the Cowboys. The Cowboys aren't out of this playoff hunt yet.
No, but they're a few games back in their division.
They need some help. They need some, they've got to win out and need a little bit of help still. Like I said, I love seeing the Chiefs lose. The Thursday night game, we had the return of Mr. Joe Burrow.
Fuck yeah.
And he come out of slinging it, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Fucking beat them Ravens
32-14, beat them up. I was not expecting that, really.
I was not
like
either.
That. Again, it was great seeing Burrow come back out there and, like, in his press conference, was it before the game or after the game, he was like, I play football. What am I supposed to do? It doesn't matter if we can get in, if we can't get in. This is what they pay me to do. This is this is why I'm here. He came out and made a statement, didn't he?
He did it. He did what Joe do.
He did what Joe do. Big win for the Bengals, 32-14 over the Ravens. That AFC North is a mess. I mean,
well, now that Burrow's back, he's going to sort it all out for him.
By God, he's going to try. Division games down the end here. We're going to see what happens.
That'd be so fucking badass.
Wouldn't it be crazy to see them win that damn division?
It'd be
and
badass.
It's still available. It's still.
Yeah, it's still. Yeah,
it's still open.
I think it would be just bitching.
The Bears have solidified themselves as this is the Friday game. Black Friday football.
Yeah.
The Bears have solidified themselves as the number one team in the NFC.
In the NFC.
Currently, as we speak. With the Rams loss and the Bears win.
If they lose next week against the Packers, they drop to 7.
Isn't that crazy?
Because them and the Niners have the exact same fucking record.
So the Bears put it on the Eagles.
Yeah, they did.
The Eagles have got a problem. I heard guys on national radio and the mothership.
A big identity problem. I think there's a lot of egos clashing.
That's me too.
There could be a lot of internal stuff because, like, for a couple weeks, man, they looked like their defense looked like they got their shit together.
I know. And then this. And what I heard somebody
after the Dallas game too. So 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah. But what I heard somebody say that I kind of took some stake in is they don't really necessarily have an identity. And maybe it's ego. They just go up there like, we're better than you. We're just going to do what we do. And
they rely on that one fucking play way too much.
Freaking tush push.
Who in the hell wants to watch 20 minutes of them doing that all fucking game long?
And I love over the last few weeks, it's bit them in the ass a few times. They fumbled in this game on Friday.
Yeah, and it should. I mean, goddamn.
Yeah. But the Eagles, I think they have an identity crisis. They're not. You can't call them a running team. You can't call them a passing team.
Barkley really hasn't done anything.
No, they're just
AJ Brown or Devontae Smith really haven't done anything.
No, they've had a couple games here and there, but they're just not establishing themselves as a powerhouse.
No,
and
it could be just straight up Super Bowl hangover, man.
Maybe so, but they got one. So,
I mean, it happens.
We get to the Sunday slate. We'll start out with the Texans at the Colts.
All right, then.
Colts lose this one 20-16. Still, all right, missed extra points and field goals. The Colts did release Michael Badgley today. They released a kicker. I don't know who's next for him, but they released a kicker. Those extra point misses changed the outcome of that game because toward the end there, when you get in field goal range, you can tie it, and you got to go for 6 because you're down 4. So those misses.
You got to score.
Yeah, those misses did not help. The Colts have a freaking identity crisis, and Shane Steichen for the last 3-4 weeks in a row after these tough games and losses, because we've lost, 3 of the last 4 games?
Something like
3
that.
3 of the last 5? Somewhere in that
Kansas City, Houston, and
Pittsburgh.
Oh, yeah, Pittsburgh. Yeah.
Pittsburgh, we beat Atlanta.
Atlanta's who you won. In Germany. That was the Germany game, right?
So we've lost 3 of 4 games.
And there was a bye week in there, too. That's why it seemed so much longer.
Yeah. So they have an identity crisis. They don't know how to use Jonathan Taylor, who was on pace for MVP.
Well, everybody in the fucking league knows how to use Jonathan Taylor.
Except for Shane Steichen.
Which he had no problem using him at the beginning of the year.
No. And in the beginning of this game, he didn't use him very much. He had some really good runs later in the game in the second half, and just we're throwing the ball too much and not eating enough clock. Even if our run plays aren't working, they're better than
clock.
They're better than incompletions.
Yeah, because then you've got 30 seconds to keep the other offense off the fucking field.
Yeah, and give your defense a break when you've been letting them get just destroyed for weeks.
And you lost Sauce.
Well, we did lose Sauce. Now, luckily, when that injury happened, immediately
that was just a calf.
Immediately, I said, Achilles, he's gone till all of next year. We're done. There went our 2 first-round draft picks. But they said it was just a calf. But if you've seen the way the NFL and the NBA went down, they're going to be very cautious about a calf injury, because a calf injury will lead to a torn Achilles.
Oh, yeah, you haven't had him this long, so don't rush him back to begin with whatsoever.
Yeah, you can't.
Not what you gave up.
No, not for two. You need to solidify your team, find a way to make the playoffs.
You were making it work without him.
Yes, and you have to do that again because you can't rush him back.
Because you got Chavarius Ward back.
Yes, you got Ward back, and you still got Moore and Blackman, and there's still Cross. There's still
you
good
were
guys
doing
out
it
there.
without him.
Absolutely. So you do not rush him back.
He's the extra sauce
that you're going to need toward the end there.
Kind of like the eraser, man.
Yeah.
When they won that playoff or
Bob
Super Bowl.
Sanders was hurt all regular season.
And then, boy, howdy, when it came time for him to shine, he fucking...
That year, they shut down Jamal Lewis.
Priest Holmes,
Kansas City, Baltimore, both had the best number 1 and 2 running backs in the league. We shut them down, and that was Bob Sanders. But, yeah, the Colts have an identity crisis they need to figure out. They've got to use Taylor more effectively, even for clock management.
Yeah, and he's healthy.
Yeah, he's not hurt. I mean, shit, what are you doing?
Yeah, you can't save him for anything if you don't make the playoff.
Shit game. I want to bring up, I even gave the refs a pass in the game we lost when Mitchell fumbled the goal line, the hold on Taylor. There's a lot of plays in the NFL that you can't blame the refs for your team playing like ass. If you're not doing your job, the refs, don't get me wrong, there's calls that are made every game that can sway the outcome to a little bit, to an extent. We see it a lot.
It swings a lot of momentum.
It does. But that one drive in particular in the Colts game, when C.J. Stroud was, and it was third down, and can't remember the distance, third and long. They were inside their, they were heading toward the end zone to score. Delay a game, which was an obvious delay game. And I know they say, the refs looking at the play clock, and as soon as it hits 0, you look down, so you got like a tick there to see if the ball snapped. Well, this guy had to look at the 0, look down, the ball still wasn't hiked. No delay game penalty. So, okay, we don't stop him on that one. That exact same play on the delay game, we get a pass interference call, which is, remember the Chiefs game when Romo, when he was all over sucking Kansas City's nuts, said that's the worst call I've ever seen in my life. That PI on
Jim.
This was the worst pass interference call I have ever seen in football watching live happen. I mean, he literally brushed his arm, Kenny Moore did.
Hey.
Yeah.
Do it again, I'm throwing a flag.
That's it. PI, pass interference. So that was about the gist of it. And the receiver fell down on his own accord, not because of the touched arm or the feet didn't mash up. So that was a PI, gives them first down. Should have been incomplete. They should have been kicking a field goal. That drive, they score. And then that drive, the extra point, missed. And they gave him that too. That was, again, 1 point, which made a difference of what we did at the end of that game, tying it with a field goal or having to go for a touchdown.
Yeah,
one particular drive, those calls were...
It really does look like it missed, but I've seen multiple angles, and it's gone in. It's in. Whatever that main TV view that everybody's using, it does look like he totally missed.
It was just a heartbreaking finish to a...
But keep in mind, the refs are literally standing under the fucking goalpost looking up.
Well, they also called a pass interference call. Okay.
Those are different refs.
Just horrible. That officiating at the end of that game was trash. Again, the Colts still need to run the ball and control their own destiny, but...
Need to unfuck themselves is what they need to do. You can't start out great like that and turn into the New York Mets and just fucking collapse.
With the Jags and Houston coming back into the business, and we still got to play them a couple times.
Yeah, and Jaguars now hold the division.
They hold the AFC South.
And I said it all year long, Jags were going to win this division.
So let's go ahead and move on.
They took the long way around, but they're doing it.
But they did it with a hell of a defense, and Houston's got a great defense.
Hey, they made great moves. That Jacoby Myers trade has paid off fucking dividends.
Yeah. And, the fact that they traded Tank Bigsby and they got this other Booten or whoever the other kid running the ball is, Jacksonville's looking good.
They've made some good season trades, yes.
So let's move on past the freaking damn shitty Colts. Oh, we suck again.
The damn shitty Colts.
The game of the 1 o'clock slate. Buddy, go ahead, give him a meow meow.
Oh, mine, hell yeah. Nothing would be finer than to be in Carolina for the Panther football game. Hell yeah. What a fucking shocker, buddy.
Come.
2 and a pink, 1 and a stink. That's a fucking shocker.
31-28 over the Rams.
I expected an ass whooping.
I did too. I thought there was no way that the Panthers were going to pull that game.
But they both went back and forth and traded the first 2 fucking possessions as a touchdown. I was like, we might be on to something here.
And then there was the pick, and then the pick,
and then the other pick, and then
pick 6 that Carolina had.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Puka made one of the most spectacular.
I did not change off this game whatsoever.
Yeah, he didn't even.
Colts game, didn't watch a fucking minute of it.
He was asking me about some of the Colts game because he said, dude, I didn't. I was glued to the Panthers game. I'm like, I get it. I was watching the Colts game on my one TV, Red Zone on my other TV, and thank God that Red Zone was playing a shit ton of that Colts Panthers.
There was a shitload of stuff going on in that game.
But Puka made one of the most spectacular catches.
It was amazing. But you saw
seen.
the DB kind of push it right back into his hands, though.
Yeah, I mean, Puka's here with his outside hand, and the defender kind of gets it right here, like my beer, right there.
Yeah.
And Puka just pulls it away and cradles it.
He's like, here, you're going to need this.
Yeah, what a catch.
But it was a hell of a fucking catch. It was. It was probably best catch of the season.
It's got to be. And then shortly after that, T-Mac gets the big one for a touchdown.
On a fourth down play.
Yeah. That was a great game.
Well, it was a pretty fucking good game.
Carolina is ahead of schedule. Their new coach. You were ready to hang up the cleats on old Bryce Young.
Yeah, until they benched him last year.
Yep.
Get his head right. Let's see.
Got a little perspective.
Bryce Young from the get-go had no fair shake whatsoever. He was already a decimated Matt Rule leftover fucking
team. Got Frank Reich.
Fucking decimated. And then they hire this Frank Reich after what they just saw him do to the Colts. How many years was he here?
Yeah. Yes. 3 years.
Why would you even do that?
I think that's a good idea.
And then they trade up and draft this kid, and they don't have shit anyway. So this kid had no chance whatsoever.
Got rid of CMC. I mean,
you had to. You had nothing. Your team was a mishmash of what the fuck. You had Burns. You had to trade off Burns. You had to trade off C. You had to get something to get collateral because Matt Rule destroyed this team, and then you got dopey dumb fuck Frank Reich coming in here trying to change everything. Thank God he got fired mid-season because he was no help to Bryce Young whatsoever.
No,
but the Reaper, he's there, but he will have like last week.
Yeah, a little rough go.
Yeah, but that was also play calling was so fucking conservative.
Yep.
So I don't know who to blame on that.
Yeah.
But he's not turning the ball over.
No,
he's making great decisions.
Yeah, good reads. He's seems like he's a lot more accurate than he was last year.
Yeah, he's got more confidence.
Yeah.
He kind of feels like he has control of the fucking offense.
That addition of T-Mac has helped his
T-Mac helps a lot because you have a downfield threat.
It's helped his confidence tremendously.
Yeah, Tetaroa is how you say his name now.
Tetaroa?
I can confidently say that dude's. So I don't have to call him T-Mac, but T-Mac is cool. Roa is how you say it.
Tetaroa McMillan.
Yes, Tetaroa McMillan.
So, yeah, great game. Big win for the Panthers.
I enjoyed the loving fuck out. It was great. It was awesome.
We also, in the early slate, we had the Niners go to Cleveland and whoop up on Shedeur Sanders.
In the middle of the blizzard.
Yeah, it got a little crazy, a little hairy there. There wasn't a whole lot of highlights in that game. Big game.
Well, yeah, he should be offensive comeback player of the year.
I did see one cool thing on just NFL Films clips. A lot of the team for San Francisco going to see Garrett afterwards after the game, just talking about how freaking absolutely massively badass he is. I think even Robert Saleh, the defense coordinator.
Yeah, he's up to 19 sacks out.
Saleh came up and was like, go get that record, dude. I love watching you play.
He only needs like 3.
Yeah.
No, 3.
22 and a half is the record.
Yeah, so 3 would put him at 22.
Yeah, so he needs 4 total.
Get 4. Dude, I can get 6. Go 7, 8.
Destroy it.
How many games are left?
Well, it's only week 13.
So we go to week 18 now.
Yeah.
So there's 5 games.
Yeah. Well, let's see. The Browns are 3-9.
I don't give a fuck what their record is. Go fucking.
So they've got 5 games left. Browns got 5 games
get
left.
1 per game, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking crush that record.
But yeah, I mean, Shedeur Sanders' second start wasn't nearly as good as his first, but he was playing the Niners. So
yeah, he played in the Niners, man.
They're giving him another chance. I've heard and read that he's still going to be the starter.
Just go with it.
See what he's got.
With the bullshit, he's your best option.
He is. He is the best option.
If it doesn't work out, let's get you another quarterback, and then Cleveland will officially have, since 2001, more quarterbacks the United States have ever had presidents.
Yeah, it's horrible. Terrible organization. Saints at the Dolphins. Dolphins win this one 21-17. I did not see many highlights of this game because
I had no desire whatsoever.
Red Zone stayed on.
But I will tell you, thank God CBS Sports today let us all know that the Saints are eliminated from playoff contention. Well, they could have said that in the preseason. We'd have been like, all right, we got it.
Hey,
we got it.
Around and find out. Tyler Shucks look decent.
Yeah, well.
They're just a bad team.
It is a bad team.
Falcons at the Jets. Jets with a 27-24 win.
Yeah.
Again, not a lot of highlights in that one.
Well, it's just fucking bottom feeders going at it.
And again, I mean, we try to watch as much football as we can. He was zeroed in on the Rams game. I mean, there's only so many TVs we can watch, and we're not Sports Center, man. So we do the best we can with the updates.
Yeah, well, it's also the time of the year. There's a lot of teams that don't matter anymore. They've already they've gone through the filter. They're down the toilet. You don't need to watch that.
They're not playing for nothing.
And I've already watched them this much this year.
Yeah, and seen how
I don't need to fucking hurt my eyeballs anymore. I mean, okay, I don't care.
That's right. So, yeah, Jets win. They're 3-9.
Does he want me to watch you in December? Why don't you get in the playoff race?
Yeah. Bucks at Cardinals. Old Baker, with his left shoulder injury, came in, played all right. He was scrambling around. I saw a couple runs of him scrambling around like a freaking lunatic.
It's just that shoulder, man.
Yeah, that off shoulder. Hey, it's not the throwing arm. So
right, but it hurt like a motherfucker that day it happened.
Yeah, 20-17, and the Bucks are 7-5, and the Panthers are 7-6. Bucks still control that lead by half a game.
Yeah.
In that division. Jags at Titans. Well, everybody knew what this was going to happen. 25. Just brought up, the Jacksonville, great defense. Jacoby Myers has been a great addition. The other running back, Tootin. Jacksonville's looking pretty damn strong in the AFC.
They're doing what I said they were going to do all year.
Not just the AFC South, but the AFC as a whole.
Yeah, they're pretty strong in the AFC right now.
Oh, God, this game. Vikings at Seahawks. The Vikings are in quarterback hell.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, I'm sure he's on the list, but so
the Vikings defense held Sam Darnold to under 130 yards passing and Njigba to under 25 yards receiving and still lost by 26 points.
I know. Dusty, I'm sorry. I don't think McCarthy's your guy. I think they've got to go out. They've got to pull what the Colts did this year, next season. And because he's their rookie that they traded up to get. Mm-hmm. Right? They traded up to get him. His entire rookie season's out the window. So this is his rookie year, and he's missed how many games already in his rookie year?
Well, yeah, he keeps getting concussions.
Not his rookie year, but you know what I mean.
This is technically his rookie year as far as play-wise.
Yeah, and he's missed so many games already. So this is the same Anthony Richardson.
Get out scenario. From it while it costs you nothing.
Yes. You're going to have to bring in competition, somebody that may take the job. They're hating life getting rid of Darnold right now. And they had Daniel Jones also on that team, They put all their eggs in the McCarthy basket, and it's just not working out for them.
Well, yeah.
Raiders at the Chargers. Chargers win this one 31-14. We already brought up the Justin Herbert injury. Broke a finger on his left throwing hand, came back in. He left the game for a little while, came back in. The Raiders. Pete Carroll's probably a one and done, I'd imagine.
I don't think so.
You think Davis and Tom Brady give him another shot?
Yeah. I mean, what else are they going to go after?
Fuck, I don't know. Lane Kiffin?
Maybe after next year.
Okay.
Kiffin likes 1-year deals.
Yeah. So,
no, the Raiders are just the Raiders, man.
Yeah.
They're a perennial fucking shithole fucking team.
Yeah, they're bad. Chargers win that one going away 31-14. Bills at Steelers. This was our Sunday night game. Josh Allen, stud. Pittsburgh. Yep. If you saw the clip of Aaron Rodgers, he just got beat to death. Nose all busted up. He left the game.
Got his cast on his left arm.
Yeah. The Pittsburgh's in trouble. That division, like I said, Burrow can come back and take it, steal it from all of them.
The fans were chanting, "Fire Tomlin!
Fire Tomlin!" And the interview with Tomlin afterwards, one of the reporters asked him, said, "How do you feel about them chanting Fire Tomlin?" And he's like, "I feel their pain. I'd be upset. I'm upset too with the direction we're going. We got a lot to fix." Is this Pittsburgh's? Is this Tomlin's first under 500 season? You think with what they got left?
Well, never say that because he hasn't done it yet.
He never has, but they're 6-6.
But
they're 6-6.
Yeah, so he's
5 games left.
I think this has been 20 years that he's been there.
A long time.
And he's the third coach. I think it's better for him. I think both sides are getting stale right here. Yeah. I think both sides are getting stale. I think the Rooneys need to modernize their thinking a little bit on how this league works as far as what it is. Because instead of, you're not going to be the goddamn steel curtain every fucking year and keep the Steelers definitely have an identity.
It's defense and running the ball.
It's a historic identity.
Yes.
But that's not what the league is. I mean, it'll come back around to you.
It will. It does. It always does rotate. It's running the ball.
You have to, I don't know. I think it would be fresh for both camps, Tomlin and them, to just, this ain't working no more. We got to get new voice in here. We got to do new things.
But
philosophy. Then again, also it would take away from the mystique of the Steelers being the Steelers.
Look, I don't want to.
How do you think Tomlin feels?
The problem with the Steelers is they've got a extremely high defensive payroll with aging players.
It's like $300 some odd million. They've got the highest payroll of defensive players in the league,
and they're aging players. I mean, T.J. Watt is a bona fide monster.
Injury prone.
Yeah.
He's
on the back end of his career.
He's on the back. He's closer to the end of his career than he is anything because of all the injuries.
Yes. But you can't knock Mike Tomlin for all these years. He's never finished under 500, but they haven't won a playoff game in 18 years.
Something like that.
Yeah, some outrageous
2004.
number.
I don't remember what it was.
18's not too much, but they haven't won a playoff game in an asinine amount of years.
Yeah.
And I agree. I think Tomlin's an amazing coach, but it may just be time for a change of scenery.
But where else is he going to go?
The Raiders?
He's going to have to take over some of this
shitty team.
A shitty fucking team, and his legacy is going to die with that shitty fucking team.
Maybe that's why all them, those great Steeler coaches. I mean, Cowher left
and retired.
And 2 or 3 years, Cowher's going here. There was rumors of going to Carolina.
Yeah,
he lived in Carolina
because he lived it.
Yeah.
It would have been like, holy fuck, that would have been awesome. But he's like, I'm undefeated in the booth.
Yeah, exactly. And I've been here. I've got a great legacy. So if Tomlin does walk away, if they split, maybe he just walks away.
If I was Tomlin and it did come down to it, I'd take a hard look around the league.
Yeah,
what are your chances anywhere?
Again?
Yeah, do you?
Yeah.
Especially at one of these perennial fucking shitholes.
Yeah, and that's the only thing that's going to be open. I mean, the good jobs
you go to the perennial shithole if you need to prove yourself as a head coach and that you can do the job. You're going to get fired from that job, but then 5 years down the road, you get reconsidered for another fucking head coach job.
Or you just walk away.
If I was Tomlin and they decided to, I would retire as Tomlin, protect his legacy. And
Mo, I would be interested for your take on this.
Yeah,
you're the diehard
I think
fan.
he could do more in the booth or not in the booth calling games, but in the talking head, the studio stuff,
pregame or Fox
analyst or whatever the hell they call that.
Mo, what is your take on?
I think
Tomlin?
Because he has some really great shit to say.
Yeah, he's a great coach. He's a great motivator. He's a good motivator. But they've gotten themselves in.
They're stale. They're very stale right now.
And their quarterback situation is
they're
with
quarterback hell.
The Colts went through when Luck retired. I mean, you keep adding band-aids and never. You're always good enough that you don't get to pick in the draft high enough. You
didn't use George Pickens like you should have.
No, because he's a superstar in Dallas.
And you paid DK Metcalf a lot of money he did not deserve.
No.
DK Metcalf only did the plays he did in Seattle because Tyler Lockett was opposite of him, drawing most of the coverage.
And they don't have a second receiver.
No.
And Rodgers is past his prime. I mean, they need to reset. They need to be super shitty for a year or two and build themselves back up.
That's really the only way they're going to get. You're going to have to get a quarterback.
Yeah.
You're not going to have to fucking get a free agent quarterback. You're going to have to suck and get a quarterback.
That was the Sunday night game. Or no, Sunday afternoon, wasn't it? Yeah, Sunday night game was the Broncos at the Commanders.
Yes.
And this game went to overtime.
It did.
Yes. And look.
Were you annoyed by Collinsworth calling Mariota?
You know what? It did click a couple times.
It started around fourth quarter. I was kind of getting a little triggered by it because I've been on vacation. Okay? So I've been on vacation since Thanksgiving. I'm on vacation. So I watched the game. I watched everything. I watched the game again at 3:00 in the morning when it comes on. I'm weird like that. Don't worry.
It's just what he does.
But Mariota
rang
like he was trying to be indigenous Hawaiian people or some shit. Other than that, it was a great game. They could have won that game.
It was a great game. It went to. I mean, they both scored in overtime.
It came down to 2-point conversion. They had to do it.
I mean, what do you got to lose? You're not making the playoffs. I mean,
you had to do it.
Absolutely.
What's a tie going to do you?
Nothing. Zero.
You want to win.
Absolutely. You play to win the game.
They had the guy wide open. It was a walk-in touchdown. That defensive corner jumped just enough
to smack that ball. Yeah,
to get that ball.
It would have been.
It was a straight walk-in,
and it would have been a huge loss for the Broncos.
It would have been
in that tight division. Well, in the AFC alone.
But go Commanders. I mean, they put up a hell of a game.
They put up a hell of a game. That ended up a great game.
Way to go, Mariota.
And then we had our Monday night game last night. Patriots just walked all over the Giants. 33-15.
Patriots look good.
They're playing like the best team in the AFC.
Drake May has the most beautiful balls of anybody in the league.
They look like the best team in the AFC, in my opinion.
They are playing pretty fucking stout, and that is 9 wins in a row for them.
Yes, they are rolling. We've talked about it on here and when we watch football.
Vrabel's a hell of a coach.
He is a hell of a coach. And they're a very boring, vanilla, just X's and O's.
It's called working.
X's and O's. You play by design. You know your role on offense, on defense, everywhere. They are exceptionally. What's the word? There's a word. It'll come to me in a minute. But they're playing great football.
Yeah.
So, did you see the Giants kicker?
The
one where he planted it. The one where he planted it.
His name is now he kicked grass.
It looked like me chipping on the golf course, bro. I hit behind the ball, but I tried to chip. Just a little bump and run.
I swear I would have broken a fit or something.
That was the ugliest.
Broke it. Yeah,
I've never seen anything
straight
like
into
that.
the fucking ground.
Yeah.
I posted on
He
social.
leaned back and hit right in the
And
dirt.
Jackson Dart on the sideline going, what the?
I like Jackson Dart. I do.
I do too.
He's scrappy. He's gamey. He's got that Baker Mayfield mentality. You know, scrappy, get out there, make shit happen. And that their first round draft pick, that Abdul Carter, is that his name? Got benched again.
Yeah, for being late.
Yeah. So he's that big stud from Penn State that they got from the edge, and he's got to get out of his own damn way.
Yeah.
So that recap of Week 13 in the NFL. We will be right back with everybody's favorite segment.
Yep.
Hang tight.
Cue the music.
Cue the music.
It's our favorite time. Everyone laugh, clap, and cheer. The shittiest quarterback finally here. The shittiest quarterback of the week. The shittiest quarterback of the week. Yeah.
All right, there it is. Dave sang it for you. Are you ready? It's time for
Yeah, the shittiest quarterback of the week. All right,
Let's Go.
We
Who
can all
made the
kind of
list?
predict who it is.
Yeah, I pretty much know right now.
But I'm going to shock you with one right off the bat. Sam Darnold starting off the list at 5, because every week I give you 5 and count down to 1 of the shittiest quarterback of the week. But Sam Darnold's taking home number 5 today, 128 yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, 67.5. And like
they
I said
still whipped the
earlier,
Vikings.
they still won by 26 points. Number 4, I love to hate on this guy. I don't know why, but it makes me feel good. Lamar fucking Jackson. 46 yards, 0 touchdowns, 1 interception, 65.4. Joe Burrow's first victim from being back.
That's right.
There you go. And number
Give him
3,
the Batmobile, damn it.
the old man, A.A. Rodgers, shows back
A-Rod.
up on the list. He had a rough day. You could see it in
He
his
did.
face.
He was hurt.
117 yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, 65.0.
Broken, beaten, and scared.
Yeah, broken, beaten, and scarred.
Yeah.
Either way. All right, we're off to number 2, so we're up to top 2. Here's a name we've not heard since last season.
We got a newbie here.
We dubbed him NFL Jesus last year. His team is currently number 1 in the NFC right now.
Okay.
They won, but he didn't have a particularly good game.
Yep.
154 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception for Caleb Williams, checking in at 56.9.
Way to go, Caleb.
Now, number 1, we can all kind of pretty much
I
guess.
don't even know his name, but it's the Vikings quarterback.
That Max Brosner.
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 Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
126 yards, 0 touchdowns, 4 picks to the other team. Hence the reason 4 times 7 is 28, but
Yeah.
that's why they won by 26.
Yeah.
He checks in at 32.8.
What was 2? What was number 2's QBR?
Caleb Williams at
Yeah.
56.9.
56.9, and Brosmer is
32.8.
32.8.
The lowest of the year so far.
Okay.
J.J. McCarthy last week, 34.2. And I pointed out, you could spike the ball 20 fucking times in a row in the fucking dirt and get a quarterback rating of 39.6. No.
In fact,
Both these guys have gone out of their way
to be worse than that.
to be worse than that. So,
So in
Max-
back-to-back weeks,
the
your
same
Minnesota Vikings quarterbacks have won an award.
have been the worst of the year.
Yes.
They just throw it in the dirt, and
4
you're going to
picks.
get 39.6. But Max Brosmer, 126, 0T, 4 interception, 32.8, the worst QBR in shittiest quarterback of the week history.
History?
Yes.
Through last year and this year? It's the
That's
worst
a
ever?
lie. I'm sure somebody got a 26, and I think his name was Anthony Richardson.
It's very possible, but we can check that
But
later.
of this year, that is the worst that he beat his teammate last week.
From last week with
Yeah.
McCarthy.
So, Max Brosmer, bruh,
You
are the worst, the shittiest quarterback of the week.
Way to go, Max Brosmer. Way to go,
You
buddy.
won it, buddy.
That
Way to
is
go.
horrible.
Go Vikes.
Was
It's our favorite time. Everyone laugh, clap, and cheer. The shittiest quarterback finally here. The shittiest quarterback of the week. The shittiest quarterback of the week. Yeah.
all right. Way to go, Max Brosmer, on your shittiest quarterback of the week award.
Way to go, Vikings.
Way to go, Vikings, for back-to-back shittiest
Yeah,
quarterback.
they're wanting to hold on to that. I wonder
Yeah.
what they'll do next week.
Who's going to start for it? Brosmer going to start again?
Maybe Adam Thielen.
Maybe. He's the
Sign him.
quarterback. Yeah. It's time to make our picks for week 14. So before we do that, let's break down where Dave and I were last week and where we're sitting on the season. Last week, Dave was a 50%, 8-8.
No, I thought I did better than that.
Yeah. I was 10-6 at 63%. So currently on the season, Dave is at 110-84, 57%. I am at 122-72 at 63%. So that's where we stand right now, and let's see if you can catch me. Got a few weeks left.
Hey, all right.
All right. So
I'm happy with winning the crazy ones over winning consistently.
it's fun when you can call it out and go, I picked that shit.
Told you.
You picked the Panthers last week, didn't you? Did you actually pick them?
I don't remember. I don't think I did.
No, you thought there's no way in hell.
Yeah.
I think you did. You was like the homer in me. I can't even do it. It's
Yeah.
the Rams. It's Staffy method.
Yeah. I don't think I could have. I don't think I did.
All right. So this week, week 14, Thursday night football. Got a lot riding on this game right here. We got the Dallas Cowboys going into Detroit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This is a bigger one for Detroit than
It's a real
anybody
big one
else.
for Detroit. Because
Dallas is trying to stay alive in this.
They're trying to stay alive, and the Lions have got to catch the Bears, obviously.
Oh,
now.
man.
And you got the Packers sitting above them, too. So
Yeah, I'm going to go with Detroit on this. And I'm going to say, Dan Campbell, please only pull out a little bit of your nuts. Don't go full nuts.
Not full fourth down.
You're
to 12,
getting a
go
little
for
fucking crazy that it's costing your team. So please, one nut, just one nut.
it. Only one out. I'm going to pick the Cowboys.
Okay.
The Cowboys are playing good ball,
They are?
and they might be getting the D back.
I don't know about that, but
But their offense looks great. I'm going to take the Cowboys.
okay. We'll split the shit on that one.
1 o'clock games on Sunday. Colts at the Jaguars.
At Jags.
At Jags.
It's Jags. The fucking nuclear red alarm button is going to go off at about 4 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday here in Coltsville. We're going to hear it. It's going to sound like tornado sirens and all kinds of stuff.
I'm going to go.
They're going to want Shane Steichen fired.
Shane Steichen for 5 weeks has been saying, I need to fix it. I think he fixes it this week.
I don't. Not in Jacksonville.
After losing to Houston in a divisional game that means so much, I bet Taylor runs the ball 35 times this week. And that Jaguars defense is stout. But I'm going to take the Colts.
Jags.
Seahawks at the Falcons.
Seahawks.
Sam Darnold just threw for 154 yards and beat the Vikings by 26 points.
Yeah.
So,
Because Max Brossman, bro,
4 picks.
helped them out
Yeah,
so much.
I don't think Cousins is going to throw that many, but, I still like the Seattle Seahawks here. Steelers at the Ravens. FC North showdown.
I would like to see the Steelers win this.
I would like to see the Steelers win this too, but I'm going to pick the Ravens.
Yeah, this seems like one that the fucking
It's in
Raven.
Baltimore. After
Yeah.
Baltimore just got beat on Thanksgiving night, so they got a little extra break, little mini bye week, if you will.
Yeah.
Ravens. It's in Baltimore. You taking the Ravens here also? You're thinking about them Steelers. AA run.
The defense, man.
The Steelers defense ain't what it was, but you got to make a pick, Bob.
I'm going for the Steelers. Fuck it.
Look at him go. Mo.
Yeah.
Yeggy's on your side here. We talk about a battle.
Lamar Jackson looked that bad against the fucking Bengals defense, bro.
Yes, I agree. But I still like the Bengals.
All right.
The Bengals. The Ravens.
Well, I like the Bengals too. Go ahead. I'll take them too.
This game here, if there's any highlights in this motherfucking game, I will be surprised. Titans at the Browns. Cleveland because of Cleveland's defense. Miles Garrett.
Miles Garrett.
Miles Garrett.
Yeah.
I'm pulling for Miles Garrett. He may sack Cam Ward 3
Let's
times.
see a
this game.
fucking record.
He may sack Ward 3. He could get the record in this game.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Wouldn't
He
it be
got
crazy?
5 in one game a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. And he's playing the Titans, and Cam Ward likes to hold the
That's
ball.
just a bad team.
Yeah, Browns.
Yeah, I'll take the Browns.
Commanders at Vikings. After what Mariota and them boys just did playing Denver,
Yeah.
and what we just saw from Minnesota, I've got to take the Commanders here.
Yeah, I will take everybody over the Vikings until they can figure out who's the quarterback.
Yes, or anything.
But go Mariota.
Another, boy, there's some shitty games this week. Dolphins at the Jets.
Again, okay.
Yeah.
It's got to be Dolphins.
Dolphins.
Yeah. Oh, it's at the Jets.
It's at the Jets.
And it's cold right now.
It is cold.
That's Jets.
So I'm taking the Dolphins still. Big game for you in the division. Saints at the Bucks. Bucks.
Yeah, that's Bucks.
Yeah, that's easy.
Especially at home.
Yeah, in Tampa. Bengals at the Bills.
Ooh, shit.
Buffalo can run the shit out of the ball. They can't stop the run, but can they score enough to take Burrow away from them? Ooh.
Bengals, let's go.
I want to pick the Bengals.
I want the Bengals to run the fucking table and win the whole thing.
I would love nothing more than to see them.
That would be the biggest Frankie Big Nuts thing ever. And then Joe Burrow just walk off. Be like,
Fuck you, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the Bills here, though.
Okay.
Broncos at Raiders.
That's Broncos.
That one's too easy. Bears at Packers. This is a big game.
That's a tough game.
This is a 4 o'clock slate window. Yeah, Bears at the Packers.
It's cold, but it's cold in both places. Both of them play outside.
This is a big division battle right here, man. I really want to trust the Packers, but I don't. I'm going to take the Bears in Green Bay.
I'm going to take the Packers.
All right.
I think Micah Parsons has a record game this time because of what Caleb Williams did.
I mean, I can see that happening. Yeah.
I think it's prime for that to happen.
You know what? I'm switching my pick. I'm with you. I'm on the Packers. I can't do it.
I'm taking the Packers.
Yeah, we're both on the Packers there. Also in the 4 o'clock slate, we have the Rams at the Cardinals.
That's Rams.
It is Rams. Jacoby Brissett still looks good playing for them.
Yeah, but he's cooled off a little bit.
Yeah, he has. But I like the Rams
Cardinals have cooled off. But Harrison Jr.'s back now, isn't he?
Yes. Yeah, he had a decent game this past week.
That's what I thought.
So yeah, we're both on the Rams now. This Sunday night game is a big game. The Houston Texans at the Kansas City Chiefs. I think
this is a scary game.
It is a scary game. Kansas City's on life support.
Yeah, they are. And that's what makes it scary. It's not the team, it's the refs.
I'm going to take the Chiefs.
It's at Kansas City.
It's at Kansas City. I'm going to take the Chiefs.
I'll split it with you. I'll take Houston.
But I think Houston's going to give them hell.
I'll split it. I'll take you because Houston's defense is really good.
They're really good. And I like Stroud's looks a little bit better now. He's back, got a game under his belt. This was his first game back against Colts. Right. So, but their defense is just so damn good.
It kept them in the fight.
Yeah. And Kansas City's a mess, but their back's against the wall. So I'm going to take the Chiefs at home. But I think Houston gives them a run.
I'll take Houston. I'll split it with you.
And then Monday night, we have the Eagles at the Chargers.
Good God. This is a Monsters, Inc. game.
It is a Monsters, Inc. game. Yeah. They're going to play on.
And Herbert's still up in the air whether he's going to play or not.
Yeah, he's day-to-day right now.
It's got to be Eagles because Chargers still aren't that good.
No, they're not. And again, I don't think Philly's that good, but I'm going to pick Philly.
They're better than the Chargers.
Yeah, I think they're better than Chargers. So that gives us the Niners, Giants, your Panthers, and the Patriots on a bye week this week. That's this week's picks. Before we hit bets, hang on real quick. The college football playoff rankings just came out.
They just dropped?
Yeah, they just dropped. So I want to kind of hit that real quick. Ohio State, number 1. Indiana, number 2. 11-1 Georgia, number 3. Texas A&M was number 3 because they were the other undefeated team. So Georgia is up to number 3 at 11-1. Texas Tech is 4 at 11-1. Then Oregon, Ole Miss, who's now without a coach, is 6. A&M fell to 7th. Oklahoma 8. Alabama 9. Notre Dame 10. So Notre Dame fell because I think they were 9. BYU 11 and Miami 12. Texas is at 13 and Vanderbilt at 14. Now, granted, only the top 12 go in, but that is the current college football playoff rankings as they stand right now. Just came out.
Breaking news.
Notre Dame is going to have a struggle to get into the playoff. I'm telling you, especially they dropped them to 10 and they have no conference championship game this week. Somebody up here is going to have to lose for them to get a shot, or they're going to get bumped. They're going to be like the first
Notre
one
Dame's second bye week of the year.
Yep, the third. So that's the current college football playoff standings that just came out. There you go.
Breaking news, folks.
Breaking news. We broke it right here. 18th after CBS and Yahoo and ESPN and everybody else. But it was on the Wrong Call Sportscast.
Yeah.
So if you listen tomorrow and you don't listen to any sports, we got you. We got you. So we got another segment for him there, Dave.
Yeah, we do. We got to tell him where Titty's going to tell you where to lose your money, make your money, or lose it twice as fast. It's called Bonafide Bets with Josh. All right? Hit them in the fields, take the money out of their wallet, and tell them where to put it.
I'm going to tell them where to put it. Last week, 2-2, 50%. I did not hit the lock last week, but still on the season, I am ahead of schedule. 31,
just like the Panthers.
That's right. 31-21 on the season, 60%. I'm 7-6 on the locks. So the locks have been a little iffy, but we're ahead on the locks. If you're betting it every week, you're winning. So if you just listen to me. So here's what we got this week. Got to get the paper out. I get no specs. I can see. First up, I've got Cleveland, the Browns, -4.5 against the Tennessee Titans.
Okay.
Should be easy.
Spending money on a shit show.
Yeah. Baltimore, -6 versus Pittsburgh. We split this game, didn't we?
Yep.
Yeah. But I got Baltimore -6 versus Pittsburgh. I picked Green Bay. But I got Chicago +6.5. I'm getting 6.5 points.
Okay.
Green Bay wins by 3. I still win the bet.
Yeah, I guess. I hope.
Yes. Chicago +6.5 versus the Green Bay Packers in Green Bay. Chicago's number 1 in the NFC, man. They're playing good ball, but I do think Micah Parsons gives them a little bit of hell this week.
He's
But they
got to
cover.
have one of those games.
But they cover. They cover the spread.
Okay.
The lock of the week. This is the one. Put all your money. Go ahead and trade your dog. Go ahead. If you want to, hawk your wife's engagement ring or something like that, put it right here. It's going to pay off. Just tell her, I'm going to get it back. Don't worry. Lock of the week is the Philadelphia Eagles.
Okay.
-3 versus the Los Angeles Chargers.
Okay. Well, there, yeah.
The Herbert thing.
The Charger thing.
So Philly -3 versus the Chargers. That is your lock of the week, ladies and gentlemen. Take it to the bank. Put it on all your betting sites, ESPN.
And
Bet,
when you win all
FanDuel.
that money, go to W.com and buy all the hydrations you need because you're going to be so stoked.
If you bet the lock this week and you win on that lock, you go buy you some W, or you go to the store and get you a fresh ass Wrong Call Sportscast koozie, nice hat, sweatshirt, t-shirt, something like that. The store's there, folks. Buy you something.
And don't forget W, the wrong call. That's the coupon code.
WGG is the website. The Wrong Call in the promo code. Get you 10% off.
Yeah.
So
Who don't like saving money?
hold on.
Miss time,
It is
kids.
Christmas time.
Get these presents for your friends.
I mean, y'all see if it's still in the frame, that badass tiger bottle we got that one week.
tiger blood right over there.
We got the W flags. I mean, come on now. They're putting out good stuff. I have been drinking that coconut one, the Tigers one. It's pretty
You
damn
like
good. Yeah, it's pretty good stuff. I'm about to bring that tub back over so we can display it. Now I got to take the blue one,
The mystery flavor.
the mystery. I don't even know what it is, but I bet
It's
it's
a
good.
strawberry popsicle or lollipop.
I bet it's good. That's all.
I
that matters.
said popsicle stuck in my head.
Everything I've tried has been good.
Yeah.
No worries. So we are the Wrong Call Sportscast.
Well, hold on. That was Bonafide Bets with Josh.
Yes, sir.
We were just trying to tell you where to spend your winnings.
Oh, yeah. Spend the winnings. That's where you spend them. On the store, W, Wrong Call Sportscast, Winterhawk Studios. Get you some good stuff. What we got coming up? We already brought up sports this week. Dave's finishing out his vacation this week. So, yeah, it's a big week for sports. Some division games in the NFL. We got, obviously, conference playoffs, conference games in college football.
Yeah.
College basketball's get up and going. So, it's a good time to be a sports fan right now. So I got to hit up my buddy Josh that I met at Louder Than Life. He's a big Ohio State fan. I texted him a few weeks back. I'm like, looks like the Hoosiers are going to be playing your Buckeyes in the Big Ten championship. Last week he texted me. He said, I think I'm coming to the game.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I might hit him up, see if he's coming to the game. Go hang out with him. He's my Louder Than Life buddies. But, Dave, you enjoy the rest of your vacation?
I'm
I know
going
you've
to.
got some engagements tomorrow and Thursday.
Yeah.
Friday, they're going to hit Christmas Town up there in the north side.
Yeah, Kendall Mart or whatever it's
Yeah,
called.
whatever it's called. So that should be. Dave loves Christmas, so
Oh, I do.
he'll be out there cheesing, grinning ear to ears, like, "Yes, I'll have another candy cane, please."
I might even go ice skating. Who knows?
Easy, buddy.
I know how to ice skate.
I know. We
just did the hockey thing. I know how to skate, motherfucker.
we ain't as good as we once was.
But hey, I can still do it though.
That's right. That's right. So
Might get me another week or two off work.
that's what happened to Dave. He tore his ACL. Hell, ice skating.
Well, there was a shitload of booze and an ice skating rink.
They put whiskey in them cinnamon
Yeah.
coffees they give you, them
And I
cinnamon
think
teas,
Santa Claus was there.
gingerbread whiskeys and
Yeah.
stuff.
Hell yeah.
Come on now. So hopefully the audio turns out good for you guys. We will see tomorrow when I edit. But even if it's not, I ain't got time to re-record it. You motherfuckers gonna have to listen to it.
Oh, take that
Uh-huh.
to the bank.
That's right. So Dave, hit him with the tagline.
All right. Hey, thanks for making the right call and listening to the wrong call. Love ya.
Dave, you kicked ass.
You kick more ass, brother.
We will see you guys next week. Same place, same bat channel.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
That's it. The Wrong Call
Hit him
Sportscast.
with the bat 2C.
Josh Tidwell, Dave Yegi. We are out. Thank you so much. See you next week.
Love ya. Spend your money, motherfuckers.